that to everybody.
Okay.
There was a set of parents where they went inside, they double booked inside tickets as opposed to outside tickets. I'm assuming there's nothing we can do for them.
No.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna.
That was kind of what they were owning the stage.
Tell them to find the back room.
That was kind of the plan.
Yeah.
So cool. Okay. Yeah, they were gonna go inside for now and then come back and see if there was anything.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I think we had a mix-up with the seating order, and so someone said the rows were backwards. Now, that could have worked, but it really doesn't work because there are people who picked very specific seats, and there are some accessibility issues. So, to be clear, the side you picked as A is that. This next section is B, the third one is C, and the fourth one is D. I would ask you to, let's revert to what you originally picked and planned out of respect for that. Find your seats by your ticket numbers, and we'll get situated. Thank you, and again, I apologize.
bacon away.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. But I want to try to say it. In years past, that's what I've done. Excellent.
I'm gonna cry. How Darth Maul get to the second floor? The Darth elevator.
Yeah, if you're on outside, you're
Shut
probably
up.
gonna
Shut up.
make bigger
Something keep in mind too is once it's time to start, those mics are hot.
Right.
Hot mics. You know what I'm saying?
So that means to shut up a little bit.
It's
Okay.
probably, we're just about go time, so it's probably kind of stuff up.
Okay. I get that.
James and Kim, you'll be able to see them. Are they lined up? We'll go back to Ken. Are they lined up? Yes. Yes, yeah, we gotta be ready to go. Here we go. Don't move
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our Superintendent, Board of Education, and First Selectman, I welcome you to the graduation exercises for the North Haven High School class of 2026. Graduates, please stand, and audience, please rise as our choir leads us in our national anthem. Seniors, you may remove your mortarboards.
O'er
Please be seated. It is a pleasure to be here with you to celebrate this commencement on one of the most beautiful graduation days we've ever had. For your information, the school is open through the side doors into the theater lobby. There are restrooms in there, a water fountain, a bottle filler, and there are portable restrooms behind you. Today's ceremony is being broadcast through NHTV on their Facebook page. In addition, Impression Studio will photograph the graduates as they pick up their diplomas on stage, and again as they exit the stage. Each family will be emailed proofs, and you will have the option of whether to purchase those. I want to begin by extending my sincere thanks to all those who do so much for our students, our distinguished high school faculty and staff, and on stage and joining me, our superintendent, Mr. Patrick Stirk, our assistant superintendent, Ms. Melinda McKenna, Director of Student Services, Anthony Mastriano, First Selectman, Mr. Mike Frieda, our Board of Education members, including those who are present today, our Chair, Ronald Bathrick, our Vice Chair, Randy Peterson, our Secretary, Michelle Guglielmo, Goldie Adeli, Genevieve Cabrera, Amanda Gabriel, Thomas Prefontaine, Martin Rudnick, and Joseph Salamini. I also want to thank our senior class advisors, our faculty members Jennifer Rice and Carly Saller, and Bernie Pellegrino, the chair of the North Haven Education Foundation. Across 2 decades, the foundation has fundraised over $1 million for our K-12 school system. The Ed Foundation invests all of this money into increasing the quality of our education system in the great town of North Haven. So many thanks to the Ed Foundation for their gifts, which include the brand new sound system for our fields, and please support their events, which supports our students and our schools. Thanks to the high school leadership team, Katie Russo, Patrick Lawrence, and Steve Blumenthal, our IT department led by Jen Kosnewski, Reese Varney, and our outstanding grounds crew who set up this venue, including placing every one of these 2,700 chairs here for you, Bell's Nursery, who every year generously provides these beautiful plants and flowers to enhance our ceremony, our student instrumentalists and vocalists led by Miss Iadarola and Miss Oakley, our PTSA led by Donna Bonner, the North Haven Police Department, who are great partners in our children's safety, including our 2 SROs and our fine officers who are present today. And please join me in recognizing our teacher retirees, Sally Marr, Jillian Metz, and Nancy Schreiber. We thank them for their quality teaching, kindness, and contributions. My sincere congratulations and deep gratitude to the parents and family members who have raised and helped shape these distinguished graduates. Seniors, I want you to turn around and look behind you and take a moment of gratitude. Really do it. Never forget this sea of loved ones and supporters. These are the people who helped you to get here and who will be with you in thick and in thin. Graduates, please give your amazing network of supporters and loved ones a round of applause. And most of all, I want to thank our seniors. You made it. This year's class is fantastic, and they are heading to amazing places, including Ivy League universities, trades, careers, and military service, and we send them off with our deepest affection and our fondest hopes. Would senior Aaron Brown please stand and remain standing? Would every active and retired service member in our audience also please stand to be recognized? Aaron is entering military service in the United States Navy. When he receives his diploma, he will be recognized on stage by U.S. Navy Petty Officer Washington. Thank you, Petty Officer Washington, for being with us here today. Aaron, best wishes in your mission, and a deep thank you to all military personnel for your service to our country. Each year, I write the class a letter. In this year's letter, I addressed Grand Canyon explorer Kevin Fedarko's book, A Walk in the Park. He writes, the more they hiked, the better they understood that the canyon's trail system barely scratched the surface of what was out there. So much more was waiting to be discovered for anyone willing to move beyond those pathways into the true back country. This theme speaks to our lives. So much awaits beyond our planned paths. Whether these paths are literal or figurative, if we open ourselves to new opportunities and people, we will find ourselves enriched. You, our seniors, have enriched our journey, and you have left your footprints on our long, wonderful path of graduates. My hope is that North Haven High School has prepared you for the next steps in your journeys. May your futures blossom with the fruits of family, community, and success. And may you always look back fondly on our school, our town, and our time together. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the educational leader of the North Haven School District, Superintendent Patrick Stirk.
Class of 2026, I feel very privileged to be able to speak to you this afternoon. I hope that you are present in this moment and able to appreciate it. However, I think it's increasingly difficult for all of us to be present in a moment. We are inundated with so much in our world that takes us away from what's in front of us. I'm not here to tell you the reason is technology related, such as social media or cell phones, but I know it takes me far too long to pick out a TV show or a movie on one of these streaming platforms. To be honest, I really don't have any sage advice on how to slow down and be more present. I know that some people are better than others at appreciating the moment. And it seems that children are helpful in staying present. Whether my own children, the ones that were in my classroom, or all of you here today, you help keep us older folks grounded and present as we support you and watch you encounter these life experiences for the first time. Thank you for that. I can tell you that making a conscious effort to stay present when times are tough has benefited me. In our school community, we faced some trying times this year, but recognizing that you can't change what took place before those tough times, and you don't know what's going to happen in the future, so addressing what's important and in front of you is all you can do. I know that so many awesome things are in front of you, but just be where you are right now and enjoy the day. I wish you all the best. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Superintendent Stirk. And now, on behalf of the Board of Education, please welcome Ms. Michelle Guglielmo to bring you greetings.
Good afternoon, students, families, and friends. It's truly an honor to stand up here before you. Today, I am not just a board member, but also the very proud and emotional mother of a graduating senior. And I am going to try my best to get through this as quickly as possible and not cry. But if I do, please forgive me. As I look over this amazing group of young adults, I can't believe how fast these years have gone by. It seems like just yesterday we were at preschool graduation, and in the blink of an eye, here we are 13 years later at high school graduation. At the end of last school year, a close work friend of mine decided to retire. I wanted to get her a special gift, so I found a children's book with the perfect message for someone retiring. I had all of our colleagues and students sign the pages of the book with heartwarming messages, just like you do with your yearbooks. As I sat on the stage last year, it dawned on me the book was not only perfect for retirement, but also for a graduation. And in that moment, I knew exactly what I wanted to say here today. In true teacher fashion, I would like to read all of you one more book before you go. And the name of the book is called The End is Just the Beginning. The end. That's right. You read it correctly. You've reached the end and the beginning. But wait, how can a book possibly start with the end? That's ridiculous. Well, prepare to have your mind blown, because the end isn't really the end. It's just the beginning of something else. Like this beautiful sunset, it sure seems like the end of the day, right? Not so fast. You see, when the sun goes down, it's actually just the beginning of the night. When all of the snow melts at the end of the winter, that just means it's the beginning of the spring. If you try to go to the ends of the earth, you'll actually just keep going back to the beginning because the earth is just one big circle. If you blast off in a rocket ship, you'll reach the end of the sky, otherwise known as the beginning of outer space. When you count, the end of one number is just the beginning of the next number, and so on, all the way to infinity, which, by the way, never ends. Even a sign that literally says dead end isn't an end at all. It's just only the beginning of what lies beyond it. So when you really think about it, the end is entirely endless. The end of a disagreement with someone is just the beginning of making up. The end of a mistake is just the beginning of learning something new. The end of being sick is just the beginning of feeling better. The end of dinner is just the beginning of dessert. And if you're really well behaved, the end of dessert might just be the beginning of more dessert. So tonight, when you turn off your lights and go to bed, don't think of it as just the end of anything. Just think of it as the beginning of a new tomorrow full of possibilities. The beginning. I really felt that this book summed up what so many of you out there are probably feeling right now. Not just the graduates, but their loved ones as well. Because this really is the end of such a huge part of your life. But it's also just the beginning of all the wonderful, amazing things to come. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to read to you one more time. I have purchased 4 copies of this book, and I'm donating one to each of the 4 elementary schools in honor of the class of 2026. Maybe someday, after you go out in the world and do all of the amazing things you are destined to do, you will return to North Haven. Maybe decide to raise your family here, and one day your child might come home with this book from their school library. And if they do, I hope it reminds you of this exact moment, which is truly the beginning of the rest of your life. Congratulations, class of 2026. Happy new beginnings to all of you.
Thank you, Ms. Guglielmo. And now please welcome the president of the class of 2026, Gavin Knopf, to bring you greetings. It's on 2 pages. You might want to hold it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. A few weeks ago, the senior class traveled to Holiday Hill for our senior outing. And after a day filled with eating, playing, sunning, and swimming, it was time to head to the buses. Out of pure instinct, everyone on my bus, including myself, rushed in an effort to get to the back. Yes, sitting in the back is still just as cool as it was in elementary school. We pulled out, and as I sat in the one-seater, which for those of you who are unaware is the most distinguished seat on every bus, I talked to my fellow seniors about how we were nearing the last of our lasts. As I looked forward, down the aisle, I couldn't help but reflect on my time at North Haven High School. I went through the years, making short films with my friends in Mr. Vizina's film study, experiencing 3 state championships, talking about fantasy football with Mr. Soderholm, working through a tough physics problem with my classmates, and laughing hard at the lunch table with my buddies. With every memory I recounted, an already large smile from a fun day grew. I realized that through every highlight that I sifted through in my mind, I tended to not think about any individual moments. Instead, my mind gravitated towards the people who had made our time at North Haven so special. As students at North Haven, we were given a chance to be part of something bigger than ourselves, an instant community. Within this place, we have all worked to find our own. Whether you were helping in the play, performing in the band or choir, playing on a sports team, or being part of the variety of clubs our school had to offer, over these 4 years, we were able to find what interested us and delve into those realms alongside classmates and teachers who became friends and mentors. Although on the outside, high school is often thought of as a place where individual achievement overrides everything else, we all found the opposite. The idea that you should become a part of something that introduces you to friends, challenges you in the right ways, and makes your life more meaningful is obvious. What is discussed far less, however, is the process of getting there, the effort and vulnerability that comes with finding where you belong. Although many of us have known each other for far longer than just these past 4 years, high school is one of the first times where we were able to choose our own communities and grow genuinely connected to them alongside each other. It It was where many of us found groups, teams, classrooms, and organizations that became places where we belonged. And while graduation can feel like the end of everything we've worked so hard to become a part of, I encourage us all to think about it the same way I thought about Holiday Hill. When we got back and stepped off the bus, the class of 2026 flooded the parking lot and we went our separate ways. On the car ride back home, I felt bittersweet. It was a fun day with my favorite people and it was over. But what I realized was that feeling from that great day lingered. It was over, but it had happened, and for that I was grateful. In the same way, although you'll never play under the lights, walk these halls as students, or share this exact chapter of our lives together again, the fun, the friendships, and the sense of belonging we all found here continues. So as we move on, my hope is that we keep searching for new communities, new interests, and new opportunities to be part of something bigger than ourselves, because that is what made our time at North Haven so meaningful in the first place. I ask that we all acknowledge how our time here is over, but on a more important note, that we all be thankful that it has happened. It has shaped us, and it will always remain a part of us. Congratulations, North Haven High School class of 2026.
Thank you, Gavin. And now to present his valedictory, please welcome 2026 valedictorian Jack Segna. You're going to have to flip the page. It's here on the house, okay? It starts.
Good afternoon, honored guests, administration, teachers, family, friends, and of course, the class of 2026. I'd like to congratulate all graduating seniors for surviving 13 long years of public education. We have completed all of our exams and turned in enough of our homework, and now we are done. Done with studying for SATs, done with hunting down that one stray charger that somehow powers half the school, done with trying to coach reluctant group members to do their parts. We made it. For the class of 2026, this is our last time. The last time we're all in the same place at the same time for the same reason. Many of you have lived alongside each other for as long as you can remember. Up until now, your paths were the same, chosen for you. After today, we go our own ways. Different cities, different friends, and different versions of ourselves we haven't met yet. Today, we all feel what Robert Frost meant when he wrote, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." Except today, we don't stand at just two roads. We stand at hundreds. The choice is ours for the first time. We have plans, some definitive and some wide open to new possibilities. When I first walked into North Haven High School as a freshman, I quietly hoped that someday I might be standing up here. That was my plan. I held on to it and worked toward it. But here's what I could not plan for: the friends who became family, the teachers who changed how we all saw the world, and the unexpected moments that changed us in ways that no goal could have ever predicted. So yes, plan, work hard, chase your goals, but leave room. Let the detours you never planned become your destination. Embrace the version of yourself you can never see coming. As I look out at this class, I see people I would choose all over again. You made these 4 years worth every bit of it. In 10 years, some of us will still be close. The kind of close where years disappear the moment you see each other again. Others will wave to you from across a grocery aisle and spend an awkward 5 minutes trying to remember a name. But no matter where we end up or how our paths diverge, we'll have always shared this moment, these years, and this road. So before we go, before the pictures and the parties and the summer and everything after, find someone out here who made your time at North Haven a little bit better. Tell them, out of all the hundreds of roads ahead of us, this is the last moment we all share. Linger at this crossroads a little while longer. Class of 2026, I hope you all take the road less traveled.
Thank you, Jack. And at this time, please welcome the North Haven Choir to perform The Road Home. Thank you, choir. Beautiful. Each year, all graduates are invited to submit a speech to be considered for reading at graduation, and a single speaker is chosen for this honor. This year, I am pleased to present Amelia Shanley.
I bet you can still remember your first day of kindergarten, waking up to birds chirping outside your window, moving through your morning routine with so much energy in every step, practically bouncing down the stairs. You get into the car, the sweet smell of sunscreen lingering in the fabric of the seats. Little reminders of summer days, now memories in a scrapbook. School feels so far away in June and August, a foreign concept, but in September, suddenly, here you are. As you stand in front of those big doors for the first time, what is waiting on the other side? At the time, none of us could have imagined the answer. We couldn't have imagined the friendships we would build, the teachers who would shape us, or the moments we now laugh about. Our generation has lived so much of our life online. We document all our moments. We scroll through highlight reels of people's lives every day. We are more than familiar with the pressure to make our lives appear perfect. We know what's happening everywhere, all the time, all at once. Technology has connected us in incredible ways. It helped us learn and stay together during some uncertain years. But I think growing up this way has also taught us something important. Connection differs from closeness. A Snapchat streak is not the same thing as a conversation, and an Instagram post is not the same thing as a memory. Likes on a post will never mean as much as a laugh shared face to face. Somewhere between kindergarten and graduation, many of us started worrying more about how life looked than how it felt. When I think about the moments that actually mattered, the moments we'll remember years from now, none of them happened through a screen. We'll remember laughing so hard in class we couldn't breathe, Friday night games, spirit weeks, last-minute studying, inside jokes, seeing friends in the hallway, hugging the people who stayed beside us when life became messy and uncertain. The moments that mattered were always the real ones. And now, here we are, standing in front of another set of doors, about to walk into lives none of us are sure of yet. Admittedly, it's scary, but maybe that's also what makes new beginnings so very beautiful. So as we leave this chapter behind, I hope we remember to stay human. Give that compliment, smile just because, close your eyes and take a breath. The world will wait for you. Experience everything. Go outside, take risks, get hurt, and get back up. Be crazy, wild even, but also sit and listen. Learn lessons, forget them, learn them again. Teach and be taught. Forgive and be forgiven. Love and be heartbroken. It's all part of the process. Make mistakes and more mistakes, because in the end, the most beautiful thing about us is that we are not robots or entities with endless knowledge. And as this world changes every day, the most important thing we can do is be human. Congratulations, class of 2026, and whatever waits for us on the other side of these doors, I hope we meet it not just as students, but as people who never forget how to truly live. Thank you.
Beautiful job, Amelia. Thank you. Thank you, Amelia. North Haven has a long-standing tradition of reading the graduates' names in silence so that all students and their families and friends can hear every name called. So please hold your applause and any noisemakers until the last graduate has received his diploma. At the conclusion of the diploma distribution, we will all applaud and celebrate the class together. Ron, are you going to join me for diplomas? Board of Education Chair Ron Bathrick will join me in conferring diplomas as Assistant Principal Katie Russo presents each student. Mr. Stirk and members of the Board of Education, as principal of North Haven High School, I certify that the candidates before you have met or exceeded the graduation requirements established by this board, and I am delighted to award these diplomas on your behalf.
Gavin Peter Noft, Class President, Top 10 Student. Emeka David Dimpa, Class Vice President. Raghav Gopal Bharadwaj, Class Secretary. Daniel Hans Brogy, Class Treasurer. Dante Chapetta. Chase John Wilson. Colton Allen Acabo. Valerie Cecilia Adams, salutatorian. Maria Ahmed. Wajahat Daniyat Ali. Yusra Ali. Jaden Daniel Alicia. Melani I. Alicia. Robert John Allison. Pamela Jenny Angelini. Makai Javon Archibald. Yaletsi Arias Hernandez. Angelina Marie Autor. Pierce Bassett. Carletto Salvatore Basso. Anthony Joseph Balbusti. Quinn Patrick Bergen. Joseph Stephen Bevilacqua. Gabriella Marie Bianco. Tessa Rose Boyso. Audrey Sophia Borelli. David Robert Borelli Jr. Lucas Ronald Bostico. Amelia Helen Brandy. Gavin Braun. Aaron Burrell Brown. Noah Arthur Buck. Oriana Star Camano. Domenico Nicola Carbone. Antoinette Molina Cardenas. Emma Rose Centopani. Anthony Frederick Ciccarelli. Miko Francis Estoke Claviton. Omari Jeremiah Clayton. Kiaralise Cologne. Ralph James Consiglio. Christopher Anthony Consorti. Ella Rose Couture. Avery Harris Cullen. Honora Dawn Shalvin DaCosta. Charlie Thomas Danielle. Donovan James De Silva. Rafaela Josephine DeLucia. Christian Louis DeMeo. Mia Bella DeMeo. Michaela Grace Dest. Leah Esmeralda Diaz Mejia. Danielle Antoinette Dixon. Oscar Sebastian Drake. Jeremy Eddy. Nathan John Eggerling. Iyad Yasser Alab. Eli Michael Feinberg. Kevin Daniel Oliveira Fernandez. Salvatore Carmelo Ferraro. Timothy Patrick Flanagan. Nicholas Andrew Gaetano. Olivia Dane Garnett. Samuel Chapin Gehrig. Tanner Richard Gwen. Eric Emmanuel Griffith. Catherine Elizabeth Grudberg. Jeremy Bear Guertin. Ella Michelle Guglielmo. Mark Matthew Guidon. Jessica Lynn Heckel, top 10 student. Jacob Matthew Hansen. Alyssa Baotrun Hong. Ronan Morris Holt. Jason Benjian Hong. Paige Carey Huntington. Philip Matthew Huntington III. Reese Ivy Jason. Logan Edward Jeffrey. Nora Joby. Savannah Marie Johns. Sarai Joy Jones. Sophia Kanakis. Erdon Kashila. Justin Mark Katz. Molly Yvonne Kavanaugh. Colton Joseph Keneally. Bopa Layla Kin. Kaylee Ann Kovaleski Solano. Andrea Marie Laborde. Mason Paul Lambert. Chloe Dorothy Layden. Matthew Langvenis. Great job. Angela Lynn. Ilana Liu. Lucas Ronaldo Livieri Gagni. Sean Anthony Lubanda. Joseph Majeko, top 10 student. Mia Rose Madonna, top 10 student. Rayan Saeed Mahmood. Liana Muget Magnin. Aiden Robert Manacchio. Kylan Ruby Mason, top 10 student. Julian Andres Massey. Paul John Mastriano. Jack Riley Mastroianni. Laird Mathis.
Christopher Anthony Maturo. Joseph Luis Mori. Chase Edward McDade. Ava Nicole Mealy. David Menendez Corretto. Jaya J.B. Middleton. Jonas Benjamin Miller. Lily Francesca Minor. Hayden Leonidas Mins. Christopher Alexander Molyneux. Jake Joseph Monaco Liazette. Brian Montoya Gomez. Jeremy Manuel Morales. Jondiel Morales. Giovanna Marie Morgillo. Remy Raphael Mew. John Leon Monroe. Sean Lafayette Neesmith. Faith Margaret Nicholas. Adiba Nin. Grace Ann O'Brien. Tessa Marie O'Brien. Aiden Diaz Oliveira, top 10 student. Sean Thomas Olson. Nathan John Ori. Khadijah Addie Oshoma. Fatih Oz Karakoch. Cole Christopher Peugeot, top 10 student. Ella Marie Panone. Anthony Sandy Papa. Anthony Joseph Perillo. Natalie Leah Pause. Isaiah Jelson Perez Rivera Jr. Justin Ryan Perilli. Melanie Liv Petrillo. Sophia Rose Petrillo. Lauren Elsbeth Petruzilli. Ryan Joseph Panuski. Benjamin David Polio. Andrew Pasquale Porto. Michael Edward Priori. Maxwell William Pugliese. Anthony Robert Perchio. Jack Tristan Quick. Madison Lynn Renna. Jason Patrick Reynolds. Aiden Daniel Ritchie. Veronica Rivera. Daniel Felipe Rodriguez. Alexis Ann Rogers. Juan Carlos Roman Ildefonso. Leah Romano. Shane Loke Ross. Michaela Trinity Rosado. Waldice Renelle Rosario. Jet Thomas Rosekoff. Maxwell Hunter Rothwell. Carly Ann Ryan. Nico Tanoy Shuhiro. Rachel Lise Shijin. Giovanni Jason Salgado. Robert Ramos Salvatore. Cameron Kevin Samperi. Derek Michael Samsel. Lucas John Ashton Santianello. Tara Rose Santianello. Kevindy Miguel Santiago. Nicholas Patrick Casino III. Jack Tulsa, Segna, Valley Victorian. Amelia Rose Shanley. Jesse Pierce Sigmund. Madison Nicole Silva. Margot Catherine Hart Simon. Malachi Yusuf Cantrell Sims. Dylan Lewis Smalley. Madison Francis Summer. Maya Nicole Spadacenta. Jesse Yoshia Leroy Spearman. Radaka Schreeder. Joshua Thomas Stefanik, top 10 student. Colin Matthew Studley. Shannon Lee Sturdivant. Georgia Grace Tancredi. Jaden Christopher Thomas. Ariana Thompson. Aaliyah Lakena Touch. Nashmia Ashman Udine. Edward Silverio Uchiera Lucero. Gabriella Hope Ferrecchia. Catherine Meliveth Gamaro Vasquez. Sadie's Ariana Vega. Gennaro Anthony Villano. Noah Christopher Vitale. Madison Nicole Viveros. Sophia Isabel Villano. Ava Patricia Walter. Aiden Kennington Walter. Martha Jane Wilson McCarthy. Ethan Thomas Wingardner. Delilah Claire Wisniewski. Ty Anthony Zemba.
Ladies and gentlemen, the North Haven High School class of 2026. At this time, would you please join me in standing as the North Haven Choir leads us in the singing of our alma mater. The lyrics are in your program.
As the golden thread of knowledge leads a path into the light, we will
Please be seated. Members of the class of 2026, my final appeal to you is that no matter where your talents and your interests lead you, you keep maroon and white in your hearts. When you are ready to settle into a hometown community, bring your talents and your families back to us in your town of North Haven to continue to contribute to this thriving community. In just a moment, for our recessional, I ask the audience to allow the graduates to exit first up this center aisle. Graduates, please stand one final time. In my role as principal, I henceforth commission you so that you will always be known as the class of 2026. Turn your tassels to the left and toss your carnations. Thank you and congratulations.
Good job, Russ. Thank you.